McFarland YouTube channel.
Alrighty, good morning everybody. We are just getting ready to go. George is getting packed up. The rest of the guys are showering up and heading down here. A couple things we're doing for today's 470-mile drive to Kearney, Nebraska. We drove last night and everything's good, but it kind of rides like crap. I think we have too much tongue weight, so I'm going to take the transmission that's kind of like right here and hang it over the back of the axle. Hopefully rob some tongue weight off the front of the trailer and see if that makes it ride better. But other than that, I'm excited to drive. We're gonna go over the route here in a minute. We'll hit the road. So guys, since we went a little bit off route because of our hotel, we have to go back to the drag strip and start at the drag strip, and then we will be going to what appears to be a giant French fry for our first checkpoint. And that one's pretty close, about, I don't know, 40 some miles it looks like, 50 miles maybe. And then the next one, I mean, they start building up pretty quick. Oh,
wait till you turn the page, pal.
This is where it's gonna get serious. 20 miles, 40 miles, 80, 50, 102. So this last one after this checkpoint, which is the Overland Trail Museum, is gonna be serious.
Brace yourself.
It's gonna be a long haul, but at least hopefully we'll have any issues we have sorted out by then. And of course, guys, you know the deal. We're building ourselves a roof for the cruise. We gotta have a little bit of a roof.
A little sunshade.
A little sunshade, you know what I mean? For a 400-mile drive, we need a little bit of shade.
Yeah, brother.
Alright guys, the drive begins. We're heading to Vandermeer. It is a gorgeous day. Absolutely beautiful day. We are fired up. Brother, how you feeling? How you feeling?
We're pumped up. We're ready to rock and roll, brother.
Alright guys, we're back at the drag strip, so this is our starting point. What'd you think, bro?
Dude, that was epic.
I think you'd love it.
We're about to go hit the whitewater rapids right now.
Yeah. Everything good with you guys?
Yeah, trains are staying at 130 degrees.
Dude, that new cooler we put on.
172 the whole time.
So
I'm
a little hot. We might have to hook up my other fan because I only got one fan going. I'm at like 211. Jamie, how you doing?
Not too bad.
Doing good, doing good. Looking good. Yeah. Such a sick drive.
Yeah, that was a great drive.
Dude, it's beautiful through there. How's the Mustang driving?
It's driving as well as you'd expect.
AC rolling, just cruising.
Phone's charging.
Definitely a little jealous, but
You lost both of your center caps.
yeah, dude, I freaking hit a pothole and the trailer went launching.
Well, James got the one, but then later on down the road, you lost the other.
Whatever.
Not gotten it.
I don't care. Those things just inconvenience us anyway when we change the wheels. resolved that belt issue. Yeah, no belt issues. Everything seems good. Yeah. So we're making a quick stop here, get some pictures at our checkpoint. All right, guys, here's our checkpoint. Big old thing of French fries. So guys, we're driving along and jamming out to music, and all of a sudden the music shuts off and my phone flew out of the car. So Cooper's going to look for my phone. Unreal. The things you never suspect. How smoked is it?
No, dude, it's good. 100%.
No way.
iPhone 6
Zero
right
cracks.
there.
Bro, these Apple phone cases are unbelievable.
Good to go.
I mean, we were probably doing 50 and the music cut off. We were listening to Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Well, I saw something tumble, but it looked like a battery for one of the radios.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna go back for a battery.
Well,
You get car sick.
sweet, dude, didn't even break. Hell yeah. All right, guys, so we just made it to our checkpoint at this gas station. It's come and go, but Leroy took 11.2 gallons. We're gonna see what Ruby takes. I imagine Leroy's getting worse gas mileage because we're towing the trailer. Makes sense, but cars drove good. We had a fan go out, and Leroy did get pretty hot, like 220 pulling in here, but we got the fan fixed, so hopefully it keeps back down to 190s, 180s like it was. We just got out onto a bigger highway after the mountain driving. We were doing about 70 mile an hour, which is probably 65 mile an hour, which is much faster than last year when we were doing about 55 mile an hour when Ruby had that real loose converter in her. So that's a bonus, and it feels good to be able to do about 10 mile an hour faster than last year, because it took us forever to get anywhere. But aside from my phone flying out and Leroy overheating, we're doing pretty good. Looks like Ruby took exactly 11 gallons too. That's hilarious. Apparently they are getting the same gas mileage. I took 11.2 gallons and James did too, so I can't believe that. I guess Ruby's just running a little bit more rich, but James also has to run a higher RPM, right? Because he's got a converter. So I'm locked in gear and I'm going, but Ruby's just for burning the same amount of fuel. Folks, now we are in the back country of Colorado. I mean, pretty much just fields and cows, which right here, we got some cows. We're just moving away at the race cars. We are cruising along. The cars are doing good, and just enjoying the ride. Losing our cardboard. Truck came by us and blew the thing clean off.
Clean off. You hit the tornado back there?
Yeah, we hit a tornado.
Tornado and truck.
See, this is our sport roof. It's not the sturdiest. It's not our hurricane roof. All right, guys, we have pulled over right now. I've never been pulled over in Leroy.
Oh, really?
We got the double whammy, Ruby and Leroy pulled over. Now the officer was really nice. We were just blocking traffic while we were figuring out directions at a stop sign, and he happened to be that traffic that we were blocking. Hey buddy, rolling in out of fuel, TT5 honey. Leroy is good to go. So overall, I mean, we're doing good. So this is our second checkpoint. This is called the Overland Trail Museum. So we gotta get a photo here of our car so that we can prove we came here. But pretty cool. So we'll snag a picture. We're gonna fuel up and get on our way because we are way behind and we got 4 or 5 more hours of driving to do. All right, guys, so James and George are trying to sort out an issue with the fuel tank. It's like it's airlocking. We don't know what's going on, but maybe a line is pinched, but we're not getting the fuel from one tank to the other. All right, guys, we are in Nebraska. The drive is going great. We're doing about 70 miles an hour. Everything's going well. Ruby's fuel tank issue seems to be solved, and it's going down some Nebraska back roads. Very nice out. It's probably about 80 degrees. Feels great. And we'll be at a gas station here in a few. We're gonna fuel up, and we have 120 miles from that gas station in Kearney, Nebraska. And then we go to our hotel. We got some editing to do. It's been a great day, man. A lot of awesome driving. But the day's not over yet. How are you guys doing? How's the drive?
Great, dude. So just perfect timing, dude. About 120 miles from the last time we filled up to here, and it ran out of gas.
And you coasted right in here?
Right to there, dude.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So yeah.
All right,
Got the tank situation fixed.
Yeah, that's great. So this is our last fuel up, and we can make it to Kearney, hopefully, or close.
All right, so what do we got going on here, Cleet?
Oh, you know, belt shredded, ripped out the cam sensor, stops us in our tracks. We have a smaller belt, so we're gonna force it on there by moving the alternator down, and we'll be on our way. But we're only like 60 miles from the hotel, so this is just classic, you know? Here we go. Guys, that's 500 miles down. Leroy made it. The GT5 Honey made it. Any issues, Coop?
None that I know of.
Just almost ran out of gas.
That loud pedal. I mean, if you use it enough, your gas gauge will just start.
Yeah, she sucks down some fuel.
Yes.
Yeah,
Has to be
not surprised. All right, trailer's good. George is good. George good.
Oh, fantastic, dude.
How do you feel?
I feel like I just had the ride of my life. I'm eating some cashews, just a little nightcap for the rest of the night, you know.
Okay. Got any quotes? Things. Finish it up.
Hey, man.
Tell them the meme I showed you while eating cashews.
You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to swim. Ain't that right, Jackson?
Come on. I thought the cashew meme would have been better.
Oh.
Any issues with Ruby today?
I'm a cashew. No, you will not.
Oh, you ain't cashew in
Big
this
nut
car.
joke kind of guy.
Wow.
How'd Ruby do today?
Fall asleep.
Besides the fuel issue.
I mean, running out of gas, dude. That's what you do. You drive till you run out, fill it back up, and you drive some more. 15 hours
True that.
We are.
All right, guys. All right, guys. We are here in Kearney, Nebraska. Race day tomorrow. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Do it for Dale Wolfrick, and see you later.